On this episode of Vaccine Corner, we're going to talk boosters. Now, I know boosters are a hot topic right now, as evidenced by the fact that our phones are ringing off the hook at our call center. People want to know, when can they get their booster? So there's a couple things that we have to talk about when it comes to that. First of all, Pfizer was the first booster that was approved, and that was a couple of weeks ago or so. Moderna had still to be approved by the FDA and the CDC. That just occurred on October 21st. And in fact, now mix and match boosters are available. So if you got the Pfizer dose, you can pick the Moderna if you want, and vice versa. If you got the Moderna, you can pick Pfizer. So the big question everyone is asking us is, when are you going to have the booster available? Well, I know that some folks have had the booster available mostly because they were Pfizer. It's important to know that for us as a state-registered vaccine provider, we have to follow the state guidelines, which means we have to wait till the Department of Health Services approves the vaccine. Even though the CDC and the FDA may have approved it, they have to approve it as well before we give it. If we give it without that approval, we run the risk of having our provider status taken away from us. So that's why we're kind of extra cautious in that area. The second piece to that is, at the beginning of the vaccine process during the pandemic, we were provided with the Moderna vaccine. It was kind of a random, out of our control process where the Moderna vaccine was given to us and some other places got Pfizer. So we've had to wait for the Moderna to become approved. Now that it is, we're working on getting these vaccine clinics scheduled. It's looking right now like it'll be in the middle of November. So we'll let you know more specifics. We'll have a lot of communication out there when we have specific dates. But it's also important to know that the booster, it's not an emergency. It's not something you have to rush to get. If you've been fully vaccinated, which I congratulate you if you have, your immune system is doing really well with this vaccine, very likely. So waiting for a couple more weeks won't be a problem. So we'll be here for you, but I wanted to at least get this information out as to why things are happening as they're happening. So if you have any other questions, by all means, go on to dcmedical.org. There's a question and answer area there for COVID vaccine and all things COVID, really. We'll be happy to answer those questions. Take care, and we'll talk soon.